Yeah. My name's Jon Murphy. I'm PES team leader for Europe. That's a big question. We've done so much with PES 2012, so it's quite difficult for me to make a quick summary. I'll try. The big changes are gameplay, AI in particular. Kind of, I guess in a simple way, what we're trying to do is the AI should be second guessing what you want to do and providing you support, and that happens right the way across the pitch. We've introduced off-the-ball control, where you can flick away from the, in any dead ball situation, you flick away from someone who's doing the throwing or the kicker, and you can become the target man, which is really cool. You're finding space. We've got teammate controls, which in a simple version you can just click the right stick and send a, if we're talking PC or what, in PlayStation terms, on 360 terms, you click a right stick, you can simply send an additional player forwards, or if you hold down the right stick, if you're using full manual mode, you get full control over an additional player. We've added another mode, in fact. We've added something that we call Football Life. Master Leagues included, Become a Legend included, both of those are improved, but we've added a Club Boss mode, which allows you to step into the shoes of chairman stroke owner of a club, hiring or firing a manager, picking the right manager for your team. The idea is to create the wealthiest, the most successful club that you can. We've worked on animations. Partly we've tidied up animations to make them look slicker, but from my point of view, more excitingly, we've improved them so that the response times are much quicker than before, which again really helps the gameplay. We've worked on online, we've worked on things to do with checking on disconnects and feedback, so that you're playing, hopefully you're going to be playing more people that you enjoy spending time with, rather than people who are out there just to, win no matter how, even though if that involves some sort of cheating. We've improved the Master League Online, we've made graphical improvements. We're actually adding something quite cool called My PES, which allows you to connect with Facebook friends, record off and online results, share your results, take part in leagues. It's almost endless. I mean, we were involved in the negotiations, we weren't successful. It doesn't just affect PES in Germany, it affects PES around the world, because the Bundesliga is an important league, and we would have loved to have it in the game. Unfortunately, we haven't got it in the game. We can now only pick up a couple of teams. This year it's Leverkusen and Munich. I wish we could do more with the German league, and actually from an English person's perspective, Premier League, Bundesliga, they are styles quite similar, probably the most similar, so that it's enjoyable to watch, but next time the license comes up, we hope to be more successful. Well, we're working on improving the general gameplay experience online, because we're looking at the results from last year. So we're making adjustments to hopefully improve the general online experience. In terms of disconnects and in terms of generally people cheating, it was a hard year for us last year, because people were finding ways to cheat that, as people who don't naturally think of cheating, it's hard to work these things out in advance. This year we've introduced a system which, when you give feedback on another player, you should be more likely to be playing that player regularly in the future. We've also added the ability to give negative feedback about a player, and if that player gets enough negative feedback, it won't happen immediately. It's not like you get someone, someone decides to be mean and gives you a couple of bad feedbacks. It's not going to be like that. But if someone is constantly a bad sportsman, they will be matched against other people who have the same reputation. So they'll be playing poor sportsmen, hopefully will be playing poor sportsmen. And in terms of disconnects in particular, the game is now measuring disconnects. Everyone suffers from disconnects, no matter what your connection's like. You know, it's not going to happen immediately if you have a couple, but if we've got numbers in place, if you start hitting those numbers, you'll start getting knocked out of certain online options. If you really persist, there's the possibility that you'll be banned entirely from playing online. Well, the PC graphics, unless you go into depth, are pretty similar to all of the other versions, and I'm not really the one who could tell you exactly what the differences are. But in general, I mean, if you look at, there's lots of areas that we've worked on the graphics. If you look at kit detail, for example, the kit detail is much stronger. If you look at the player faces, we've added muscle groups that can be moved on the face, so around the eyes, around the mouth, so players now look like, you know, they're showing emotion, they're getting upset or riled, and they're shouting at each other, that kind of stuff. We've added touches around the pitch, so you've got stewards around the pitch, you've got moving cameras, you've got cameramen who'll run up to the side of the pitch and film a player as he's celebrating. You've got more detailed crowds, and in addition we've improved the lighting techniques as well. Well, the camera crews are a nice touch, but they're, you know, it's not something that's integral to the game. I think the team was really happy just to be adding just a bit more detail for the atmosphere, really. There's actually the addition of managers is another cool one as well, and that you'll see you can actually customize the managers in Master League Online as well, or Master League rather as well.